Well, good morning, my friends. I'm out in the backyard today. Yeah, it'll make sense here in a second. This is the first time in 2 weeks I've been in the backyard. My really good friend Babette, she just challenged me to do a moon challenge. Now, for all those who don't know what a moon challenge is, it's where you if I'm right, if I remember, each phase of the moon you plant seeds, and then you try to figure out which ones do best. Now, I've done something sort of like this before, but not exactly. So, I've planted in my garden before, where every 2 weeks I plant a new set of whatever the heck I was growing. It was a long time ago. In the end, some were fast. Some seemed faster than the other, but they all came out the exact same. But I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a challenge. I'm going to take this challenge on. I'm going to give it a go, even though this is what my backyard looks like. I mean, look at this. I'm covered in snow. It's March 2nd, 2019, and there's snow on the ground. This is a first for me. Usually, maybe a little frosty, but it's covered. So, no planting outside. I'm gonna have to do this in the garage. If I pull a random outside, yeah, they'll get covered in snow, but nothing's going to happen. They're just going to sit there until it's warm enough. So it's a little warmer in the garage. I'll have to keep an extra eye on it because there's, I gotta make sure it's out of the way. So I gotta make sure I go in and water it. I also have grow lights I can turn on, but I don't think that's part of the challenge. So I may not do the grow lights. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I just discovered something sad. So my puppy has destroyed my peach trees. Well, one of them's definitely destroyed. The other one, I don't know. And my blueberry is right next to it. I guess I get to buy more peach trees, which is a pain in the butt because up here it's hard to find peach trees because it gets so cold. So I gotta go shopping for radish seeds. So I'm gonna go do that. And I need to shave again. What the heck? Ugh, it's horrible. I'm gonna go do that, and then yeah, I'll see y'all later. Toodles. Oh, hello, and good morning, I guess. So this is going to be kind of a complaint and excuses video. Why I haven't been doing much. Why I haven't been around. Start off. I have seeds. I haven't had time, so there's my excuse. I was I was asked to do this Moons Challenge. And that is exactly what I want to do. I have been working for the last 2 weeks. I have been working almost 13 hours a day, every day. I worked last Saturday. Today's Wednesday. I'll be working this coming Saturday. It's almost like Christmas again.
And I don't get it. Yeah, we got snow on the ground, but we haven't had any fresh snow in a while. We're just really heavy at work every single day. I've wanted to dig out my pots and my dirt in the garage, and when I get home at 8:30 at night, I am exhausted. Oh, it only takes a few minutes. I get it. I understand. You walk in the door and there's 20 things that need to get done, and the person is standing right there demanding they get done because there's no other time in the day or nobody else can do something other than you. Then they get done, or you yell, or you hear yelling and screaming and complaining and whining and pissing and moaning. Yeah, I'm not around. I guess part of being a responsible man and making sure that your family is taken care of, you do what you gotta do. I don't want to complain because I like my role in providing and taking care of my family. Oh, that's hot. Ooh. So, another long day today, and I am going to attempt again now. I tried doing it on Saturday. Got called in to work. I tried doing it on Sunday, but Sunday was all about running around, getting stuff done that didn't get done on Saturday or throughout the week last week. So today's Wednesday. I am going to do my best to get this planted. The problem is, next week, hitting it on a Wednesday. That is another challenge. Planting 6 more. Now, if I can get it all of them set up, everything's ready to go. All I gotta do is literally put 6 seeds in the soil. Great. But then they're just gonna sit there. Because I gotta find time to water. I mean, just one more thing, and I'm totally complaining. I love being part of a group. I love trying to support a friend. I love trying to be there for someone. I really love it. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere. I barely have enough go. Yesterday, around 4 o'clock? No, about 4 o'clock. I looked down at my scanner and realized at 4 o'clock I still had 40 stops to go. I'm like, what the hell, man? 40 stops takes like 6 hours where I'm at. It is just getting hammered. It's not that I don't want to do something. This is not an excuse because I don't want to do it. I do want to do it. I get done with my day and I'm so exhausted. Or I wake up in the morning and I've got all these things I gotta get done. If I get up earlier to get this done, then it's gonna compromise the rest of my day, and I'm gonna be even more tired at the end of the day. Trying to fit it in. The only thing I can think of, really, is to hold off on planting the seeds until Saturday. I don't think I have to work this Saturday. I could just wait until Sunday and start and do it for the next 4 Sundays. I guess today is the last day of the new moon. Not 100% sure. So I do apologize because this is going to be a really long video. But this is the challenges of life, unfortunately. It is life. Long videos. Alright, so we're gonna call this part 1. The challenge of trying to do the moon challenge. Oh. I love you all so very much. I just wish there was more time in the day to get everything done that I need to get done. Unfortunately, there's not. I'm only one person. That sucks. I work as many hours as I do and as hard as I do so that my wife could stay home and take care of our kids. Because I believe that a stay-at-home mom is one of the most valuable things a child could have growing up. It is extremely important for there to be a mom at home raising children instead of being sent off to daycares and God knows what else or who else is going to be watching your kid. All the time I hear about how such and such a daycare has been charged with molesting this child or doing this to that child, or you go to take a kid to a daycare and expect other people to raise your kids. It's like school. Yeah, I'm going to drop them off at school, pick them up in, so many hours, and I'm going to expect the school to teach my child morals and value the way I think they should be taught. Well, that doesn't work. You can't rely on someone else to raise your own damn kids, because you never know what the hell they're going to do or what they're going to teach them or brainwash them. I think that's the biggest problem. The biggest problem with our society is that we let the government raise our children. They make it so it's impossible or damn near impossible for one parent in the house to work and one parent to stay home to raise their kids. They do that on purpose, in my opinion, to make it so the system is raising the kids. That way they can brainwash or teach them the way they want the children to be taught. There's a lot of people in our society, or in our history, that have made it very clear that if you want to take down a society or overrun a society, you got to start with the children. I think broken homes in our society, where the father leaves the house or whatever, that's a complicated mess right there, is almost designed. Almost as if it's pre-planned for these kids to break up in broken homes, because someone's got to work and someone's got to pay the bills. So if there's only one parent, then the other parents are, or the parents have to rely on the state, and they become married to the state. I mean, if you look at, for instance, tax breaks, single people tend to get more tax breaks. You look at welfare, food stamps, any public housing or public assistance. If you are a single person, woman, most definitely, you get way more benefits than if you're married. I had a friend of mine not that long ago. She's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband works just like I do. And they barely make enough money to pay their bills. And they went to go apply for food stamps. And the lady actually told her that if you get a divorce from your husband, I can approve you for twice as many food stamps. But because you are married, it doesn't work that way. You lose them. What the She's like, oh, you can live in the home with your significant other. You don't have to change what happens in your home. You don't have to change your life. It's like they want everybody to be divorced or not get married. It's like it's an encouragement. So, I know it's more excuses, but it is what it is. I'm doing everything I possibly can at this moment to provide for my family. I got a damn good job, makes damn good money. I just have to work damn long hours. Part of the price I have to pay. But my children need a full-time parent in the home. It's a must. Because the biggest, I strongly feel the biggest problem with our society today is that there aren't any stay-at-home parents. They don't seem to care. They would rather both work and pay for a daycare. Oh, I'm going to drop my kid off at daycare at gosh knows what time in the morning. Then they're going to drive my kid to school. Then they're going to pick up my kid from school and hold on to my kid until I get off work 12 hours later. And both parents do that. So, I'm a very big, strong believer in family. And a husband and wife, if they choose to have, or man and woman, husband and wife, choose to have kids together, or if it happens, they need to stick together. It's imperative. So, alright, the next video I upload will be me sowing some seeds, hopefully. So, I'll see you later. And until next time, you all have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye for now.